Last week on Backroad Journals, the Oregon Overland Edition, we came across this somewhat obscure hot springs and had a much-needed soak. We made our way to Field Station and enjoyed a world-famous burger and milkshake. We had fun driving the playa of Elver Desert. As it was too windy to camp, we moved on to the Steens Mountain where we set up camp for the night. And we visited the historical pioneer homestead Riddle Ranch. We are now making our way to seek shelter for the night. Hidden within the confines of southeast Oregon's beautiful high desert region lies a magical oasis of a natural hot springs. Discovered in 1920 as a prime location for a resort, Crystal Crane Hotsprings Resort was developed. Fingers crossed they have availability for the night. This is going to be our little cabin for the night. It's small, but it's going to keep us warm. You're cute. Woke up this morning and it's completely socked in. Totally different view than yesterday. I'm sure it'll burn off though. And there you have your hot springs. Got your camp kitchen for the guests. They can make their breakfast. We grabbed a quick breakfast at the small cafe on site at the hot springs and are now making our way to Burns RV Park, where we had pre-booked a cabin a few days earlier. This is our next little cabin for the night, so we can regroup and figure out what our next step's gonna be. Still have to put up the rooftop tent though, because it's soaking wet from the other day. I'm gonna dry it out. Shouldn't take too long. We are heading towards Prineville, Oregon to look for camp. Just south of Prineville, we discovered the Crooked River, which is known for its ruggedly beautiful scenery, outstanding whitewater boating, and a popular sport fishing area.
Michelle's super happy.
I am. This is the first fire in 3.5 months.
That's about right.
Yeah.
We didn't know until today that the fire ban had been lifted. We could have used that one.
In -3?
In -3, yeah. I wish we would have known about it then, that the fire ban was lifted. So, anyways, it's nice. Have a fire again.
Yeah.
Just gonna fire up some chili, garlic bread, and then we're gonna cut some leftover smokies in there. And that's gonna be dinner for tonight. Over the fire, which is awesome.
He's going into the fire.
All right, I'm about to fire up some breakfast, and we're going to try something that we didn't even know existed. And that is a simple scramble from Jimmy Dean's, and it's pre-made scrambled eggs. It comes with 2 pre-beaten eggs. It's the meat lovers edition, and it comes with real eggs. That's good news. Sausage, cheddar cheese, and bacon. This is going to be very interesting. We got 2 of those. We're going to try one, and then if it's okay, we'll eat the other one too. But this is new. Didn't even know that it even existed. So, let's give it a shot. Also, I forgot to mention, this is actually meant to put in a microwave. Now, we've got a lot of camping gear, but we're not schlepping around a microwave. So we're going to do this on our camping stove. Even better. Okay. That's the container where the eggs are in. Even tells you 2 real eggs. And this is the meat lovers and cheese portion of it. So we'll figure this out.
That's all that's in there?
That's all that's in there. Everything's better with butter. Okay. Thinking the eggs go in first. Let's find out. Looks like eggnog. And all of that stuff. Okay, seeing that this is not enough for 2 people, just gonna throw in the other one. Let's just throw in some pepper, hey? Oy. That may have been a bit much. Oh well. You can never have enough cheese on stuff. So there we go. Cheese. Oh, there we go. Well, that actually doesn't look too bad. For what it is. Let's throw that in a wrap, shall we? Let's give this a try.
That's pretty good, actually.
Right? Mm. With a little bit of extra cheese and pepper.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty good.
And salsa.
And salsa. Yeah, that's actually pretty good.
Thanks, Jimmy Dean.
Yeah, Jimmy Dean. Well done.
Whoever you are. So this tumbleweed came tumbling past the campground and I saved it from going into the river. I don't know what it is about tumbleweeds. I don't know. They make me laugh. I think they're funny. So it's now a table decoration.
It's been raining for a few hours now. Was expected. It's not a heavy rain, it's just a drizzle, really. Nothing crazy, but it's been going on for 3 hours now. So apparently it's supposed to stop pretty soon here. But looking around, all looks still pretty gray, so after all, it's not that bad. We're from Vancouver Island. We're used to worse than that. But, so, would be nice if it clears up though. Now, since we've had this constant rain now, we're feeling a bit chilly. So, what helps when you're cold? Hot chocolate. That usually works. We just don't have any hot chocolate. What we do have, however, is milk. International Delight chocolate caramel creamer for your coffee. And to make it extra toasty, we've got some vodka. So, let's give this a shot and see how it's gonna taste. does kind of look like hot chocolate. Let's try it. That's not bad at all, actually. Nice.
It's tasty.
The rain isn't stopping, so the idea is to build some sort of shelter with what we've got. Unfortunately, we don't have an awning on the Jeep. That would have been very, very helpful right now. One way or another, we're gonna use what we've got and gonna try to make it work. So, we've got rope, and we've got a tarp, and we got pegs for the annex that we can use, and we've got a roof rack.
Did you just get rained on more again? Or I mean, did stuff just come down on you? Is that gonna work?
Well, it clearly is not perfect, but we can sit outside and not get wet.
Yeah.
It's going to be cozy.
And people are gonna ask, why aren't you sitting in your annex? Is it because it doesn't have a view?
It doesn't have a view. That's exactly why.
Instead, the bedroom upstairs has a view. The annex doesn't. Good job, babe.
There's another good use for my MacGyvered awning here. We can actually now collect drinking water from it. It's going to drip in our filter, goes through, and we've got drinking water. Michelle came out with a better design.
We'll see.
It sure looks better.
See when it starts raining again. And when the wind picks up again.
That's a true story because now it's stopped raining. But at least we got something for when it starts again, so that looks a lot better. Okay, so we are down here in a little quaint BLM campground just outside of Prineville here in Oregon. It's a neat little spot right on the Crooked River.
Yeah.
We've got some fly fishermen just down the river, which is just straight out of a movie.
It's so fun to watch them, actually.
It's pretty cool. The fish are jumping like crazy too, and we're telling them to swim the other direction, but we're not telling anyone else. But so we left Burns yesterday, and where we spent a night in a cabin. That was planned. The night before, staying in a cabin at the hot springs, that wasn't planned. That was just a decision made on the weather. Now we're here and we're determined to stay for 2 nights no matter what, because we haven't stayed in a place for 2 nights
Since the beginning of our Hawaii tour.
It's been driving every single day, and today we decided that's it. We're just gonna spend 2 nights here no matter what. It's been raining. That's okay. We deal with it the way it is.
Yep. Our next step is to go directly west and up the coast. That's what we hope to do. No matter what, we're not going to get away from the rain. I think we've looked up north, we've looked west. It's either freezing temperatures or rain. I think we'll take rain
We'll take rain.
this point.
We're more used to
but,
rain than freezing temperatures, really. So that's what it comes down to. If we're able to avoid rain, we will consider, going that way. It doesn't look like we'll be able to avoid it, though. But that's the plan. We've got another week to go.
We're going to play it all by ear, just as we have the last 2 weeks. So you will see where we are when we get there.
Exactly. So, and that's been the theme of the whole trip, pretty much. Really, it has been.
Yeah.
It's been fun, though, so far.
It has.
One more week to go. And we'll take you with us. And we're going to hang out here for the afternoon. Have dinner over the fire, because we now can have fires, which is awesome. And then we'll see you tomorrow morning on our way west.
We'll see you tomorrow morning.
We'll see you tomorrow morning.
Night.
Bye.
And dinner.
Good morning. We're packing up. Was planned anyways, but we had a pretty good night's sleep. Halfway through the night, though, the wind picked up, and we had a similar windstorm that we had on Snake River, if you remember that episode. So that got us out of bed early, but also meant that the tent dried off, so that's good news. Anyways, we'll be headed out. We're gonna go into Prineville right now to grab some breakfast and a coffee, and then we'll make our way westward to the ocean. On we go. We'll see you there. And we will see you
Down the road.
No, we will see you wherever we're going to end up next, is what we're going to do.
We will see you wherever we're going to end up next. Stay tuned. Good night.